The mum of mob boss Steven Bonzo Daniel has had a shoplifting charge dropped just weeks after another case was binned. Crime queen Annette Daniel, who's 63, was accused of stealing expensive cashmere jumpers from the White Company in Glasgow city centre on the 12th of October 2023. But prosecutors ditched the case an hour into the hearing due to a lack of evidence at her trial at Glasgow Sheriff Court. It comes after she was cleared last month of stealing handbags from House of Fraser in the city's Buchanan Street in February last year. It's now at least the third time Daniel has been acquitted of shoplifting, having been cleared of a £200 raid of bedding and curtains from an ex-store in December 2018. Daniel's appearance in court comes amid a gangland feud that's included attacks in her home as well as other members of the notorious crime family. We told how she'd not attended an earlier hearing over the House of Fraser case over fears for her safety amid the underworld turf war that's resulted in scores of arrests as properties are torched and people attacked with machetes. Defence lawyer Ross Jenkins told the sheriff at the time there are professional concerns about Miss Daniel attending court. She is on standby to attend should the court wish, but there are issues that you may be aware of. The court heard from White Company shop assistant manager Melissa Law, who was alerted by a colleague to watch CCTV. Miss Law claims she watched Daniel hand clothing to another woman in a changing room after entering with 3 or 4 cashmere jumpers valued at a minimum of £100 each. The witness said Daniel then approached and waited at the till area as the other woman put some items back and left the store, which triggered the alarm. Miss Law stated that Daniel left the store a matter of minutes later. Chloe McGill told the court she was a supervisor at the time of the alleged theft. She was asked to recall an occasion when she had spoken to police about an incident. She replied, "There were a couple of incidents, but nothing I can remember. It was that long ago." Asked how often police attended the store, she said, "It was a monthly occurrence in the store. It happened all the time." Prosecutor Tammy Gibson told Sheriff Alan Mackay after the lunch break, "In light of the evidence, or lack of it, the Crown are no longer seeking a conviction for this matter." Sheriff Mackay turned to Daniel and said, "The court motion as such means you are acquitted and are not guilty." Daniel's home was firebombed back in April as mobsters working for Dubai-based hood Ross Miami McGill waged war on the family formerly headed by dead kingpin Jamie Daniel. Thugs from a group called Tamo Junto set fire to the house in Bishop Briggs at around 1 a.m. A nearby bungalow belonging to her brother Norman was also set ablaze, with the chilling attacks filmed and posted on social media. The wave of violence was kicked off by McGill from East Kilbride after fake cash was used in a £500,000 drug deal. We told This Week how forensic teams are working round the clock on dozens of cases linked to the carnage. The all-out effort was ordered by Scotland's most senior law chief, Lord Advocate Dorothy Bain, KC. She called for experts to pull out the stops to support the Operation Portalage cop probe into the mayhem, which has so far seen 55 suspects being arrested.